I believe that following a powerful morning routine each and every day is one of the best things that you can do to help you improve your health and well-being and ultimately help you live a happier life. Have you ever experienced a truly terrible morning routine? And you know the kind of thing I mean. Your alarm doesn't go off, you've put on a pair of socks on, you can't find your car keys, the dog's pissed in your shoe. It does happen. Choosing what you do during the morning can define the actions you take later on in the day. So if you do plan on having a productive day, I suggest you look at first what you're doing during the morning. So to help you out, here are 10 ideas that you can use to design your own perfect morning routine. Number 1 is meditation. Now, if you haven't yet tried a form of meditation, I strongly suggest that you give it a go. I believe, as well as many others, that the benefits of meditation can be truly life-changing if you practice it consistently enough. Now, I like to meditate in the morning, just after I've made a coffee, of course. Even if you only do it for 10 minutes, I believe it can make a massive difference in how your day is likely to plan out. Now, to give you an idea of some of the benefits you're likely to experience, a study by Barrows and Jacobs stated that individuals report feeling refreshed both physically and psychologically following meditation, and the mind becomes more alert and calm, thinking process is smooth and clear, and the energy level of a person is increased. Now, of course, we won't always experience the same results due to many factors such as ability, length of time, or the form of meditation that's actually being practiced. But what we do know is that the benefits of meditation are widely regarded as one of the best ways to combat stress, anxiety, and of course depression. So I encourage you to just give it a go. It might just change your life, just like it's changed mine. Number 2 is go for a walk. Now, when I go for a walk in the morning, I like to listen to an audiobook or a podcast. And as I like to get the majority of my work done in the morning and be productive, I find that going for a short walk, for about, even if it's just 10 minutes, really helps to fire up the creative side of my brain. In fact, according to a study by Stanford University, walking opens up the free flow of ideas, and it is a simple and robust solution to the goals of increasing creativity and increasing physical activity. Furthermore, the study stated that when compared with sitting, participants experience an average increase in creative output of around 60%. So if you think you can spare 10 minutes in the morning, I invite you to just go for a walk. When it's quiet, when there's nothing or no one to distract you, and you can just be mindful and appreciate what's around you.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
I'm going to leave that in because I think that's quite funny. Number 3 is stretching. Now, I believe that many of us don't actually stretch as much as we really should, myself included. I actually dislike it and I find it quite boring and painful, but I still do it because I know it's good for me and my body really does need it. So every morning I do around about 10 to 15 minutes of dynamic stretching along with my foam rolling and of course my walking. Now, there have been many studies on the effectiveness of dynamic versus static stretching, which appear to have both their own benefits. However, my recommendation would be to focus on dynamic stretching or somewhat of a mobility routine, especially if you work out in the morning. It is proposed that dynamic stretching prepares the body for physical activity by increasing joint range of motion, as well as blood and oxygen flow to soft tissues, thereby preventing the risk of injury during the subsequent activity. Now, before I exercise, I always perform a mobility routine along with foam rolling, and it's kept me injury-free for quite some time now. Number 4 is practice Wim Hof's breathing methods. What or who the hell is that, I hear you ask? Well, Wim Hof, aka the Iceman, is a Dutch extreme athlete known for his incredible feats, specifically his ability to withstand freezing temperatures. Now, Wim's teachings about breathing, cold water submersion and meditation are widely pronounced, with many claiming he has helped them beat depression and improve overall health and well-being. Now, the idea behind Wim's methods is to take 30 to 40 deep breaths in short, powerful bursts before holding your breath for as long as possible, and then finally taking one big breath in and holding for around 15 seconds. After repeating this cycle 3 to 4 times, you can usually expect to feel more energized, invigorated, and of course happier. Number 5 is take a cold shower. And I know what you're thinking, Nick, you're crazy. But there's something very exhilarating about taking a cold shower when compared with your usual pleasant hot shower. And if you're not a morning person and often find it hard to get up and be productive, then trust me when I say that taking a cold shower is probably the most effective suggestion on the list to get you up and ready for the day. Now, for most of us, myself included of course, just the very thought of standing under a blasting stream of cold water in the morning is quite frankly downright terrifying. But once you accomplish this feat, after you'll feel invigorated, energised and ready to smash the day ahead. If I could compare it to anything, it's kind of like having a shot of double espresso, only 10 times stronger, but without the shits. Pardon my French. Now, the benefits of cold showers have been widely discussed, with many claiming that taking regular cold showers can have positive effects on individuals suffering from anxiety and depression. According to Wim Hof, who I mentioned earlier, cold showers can reduce stress, increase alertness, improve the immune system, increase willpower, and even help you lose weight. So if you're not yet convinced, I invite you to try it out. So next time you have your normal pleasant shower in the morning, spend just 30 seconds at the end under cold water until you reach eventually 5 minutes. It does get easier, I promise you. So try it out and let me know how it goes. Now, number 6 is to perform some sort of light exercise. And this is a really great morning routine idea I got from Tim Ferriss, who is an entrepreneur and author of 4-Hour Workweek and many other great books. Now, Tim says that if you're to perform 5 to 10 reps of any exercise, it can help wake your body up and mind. Now, the 5 to 10 reps here are not a workout. They are intended to state prime and wake me up. Getting into my body, even for 30 seconds, has a dramatic effect on my mood and quiets mental chatter. On a personal note, I often do push-ups most mornings, but tend to shoot for up to 25 to 30 at a time, as I just feel this works better for me. But it definitely does help me get fired up and ready to start my day. So try performing a few sets of 5 to 10 reps of either push-ups, squats, sit-ups or burpees, and see if it fires you up for the day. Now, number 7 is reading. And there's a reason that the majority of successful entrepreneurs and other successful people recommend reading as one of the best ways to start your morning. There's just so much knowledge that can be obtained from reading a book. On a personal level, reading has helped me transform my life and give me the fundamental skills and knowledge to make positive changes in my life. Not only is reading an amazing form of self-education, but the actual activity of reading is a fantastic way to be mindful, relax, and reduce stress. In fact, a 2009 study at the University of Sussex found that reading can reduce stress by up to 68%. It's important to state, however, that this is just one study, so results may differ due to various factors such as reading content, environment, and of course the individuals being tested. However, what is clear is that the ability to be fully immersed and distracted makes reading a great way to relieve stress. Now, I've read and listened to quite a few books, specifically self-help books, and I always said that if I was to recommend just 3, it would be the ones you can see on the screen right now. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, which is perhaps less known as the previous 2, as it was only published in 2018, but it's definitely one of the most inspiring books I've read to date. All 3 books have helped me dramatically transform my life, and I can't recommend them highly enough. Now, number 8 is to make your bed, which of course you should be doing anyway. But if you don't, I find that doing quick and simple tasks can increase my motivation to complete larger and more complex tasks later on in the day. So one thing I make sure I do every morning is to make my bed as soon as I wake up. And I promise you there is some logic behind this. William McRaven, author of a book called Make Your Bed, and he's also a retired American Navy Admiral, says, "If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter." Now, this might sound like complete rubbish to you, because how could a task that takes less than 60 seconds have such an impact? Well, my answer to that would be just to try it out, because what have you got to lose? And it's definitely worked for me. So if you aren't someone that makes your bed first thing in the morning, give it a go and just see if it does anything for you. Number 9 is practice being grateful. How often would you say you express your gratitude? And I mean really express your gratitude. My guess would be probably not a whole lot. I came across a study recently that analysed brain activity in individuals while they were experiencing different emotions. To measure brain activity, researchers used an fMRI, or functional magnetic resonance imaging, as it's scientifically known. Researchers discovered that those who were feeling appreciative or grateful had increased activity in their hypothalamus and the other parts of the brain's reward pathways. These areas of the brain are responsible for releasing feel-good neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. When you feel grateful, you experience synchronized activation of many parts of your brain, giving you positive effects. Furthermore, because the hypothalamus impacts your stress levels and metabolic rate, which can control your weight and overall health, I think it's fair to say that the simple act of expressing gratitude can benefit us more than we think. So how do we express gratitude? Well, most mornings I like to sit down, get my pen and paper out and write down 5 things that I am grateful for. I then spend just a few minutes visualising these things. And this is how I express my gratitude, and it definitely does work. And it's a great way to start your morning. So give it a go and let me know if it helps you. Now the last idea, number 10, is to work on a side hustle or business if you have one or if you want to start one up. The mornings can be a very productive and creative time if you get up early enough, because guarantee your friends and family will probably still be snoring away. So this is very valuable time, so don't waste it by procrastinating or scrolling through social media. If you want some ideas of side hustles and money making opportunities, then please go on my blog lifestylерevamp.com/30 side hustles for an extra income in 2020. You should probably be able to see it on the screen. And that's the lot. 10 ideas that you can use to design your own morning routine. And if you want some more ideas, then please head over to lifestylerevamp.com/morning routine, where you can find 25 ideas, including the 10 I've talked about today, but an extra 15 that I feel could be very beneficial for you. Now, obviously, none of us have time to do 25 things in a morning, or even 10 things like in this video. So my suggestion would be to pick 4 or 5 of your favourite and just try them out. Try them out for even if it's just a month. And if for whatever reason they're not working or you don't like them, then refer back to this video or go on my blog post and pick some more. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video.